Hey, what's up? What's going on? YouTube, fair use, fair use, fair use. I do not own the rights to anything you're about to see or hear. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. You don't have to share, I don't care. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Yeah, you hit the subscribe. You know what I mean? See if I can find out how to make some money on this shit. Yeah. But check this out. You know how I talk about the 5 year plan, right? That women have on men, right? So they got this 5 year plan on us. And it's apparently not just black people. It's been going on for like
homeless guy
forever, right? White women started it. And the sisters have picked up on it. So I'm going to show you what the 5 year plan looks like. I got so many community guideline violations on TikTok. I don't understand how this other broad shit is up and mine's not. She talks whole kind of crazy bullshit. So this is what I want you to listen to.
Your hat. Is this your secret to staying warm?
No,
No, it isn't.
I have no secrets. I'm mad, I have to go to work, I have to earn a living. I'd rather have a private income and get laid, well and often.
Your hat. Your secret to staying warm?
No,
No, it isn't.
I have no secrets. I'm mad, I have to go to work, I have to earn a living. I'd rather have a private income and get laid, well and often.
That's it. That's it, man. She'd rather have a private income, stay at home and get laid well and often. So, do you know how she's gonna get that private income? Through you niggas. Yeah, they gonna get their private income through us, B. They're gonna get it through us. They're gonna try to. Right? But we're not gonna let them do that. Now, listen to this very carefully. This is
right.
This is how you avoid getting caught in the 5 year plan. The 5 year plan is this, right? She don't really like you, B. Okay? She don't really like you. But she will marry your ass. Have kids, get you to buy a house, and then divorce your ass. Take your house, take your kids, put you on child support and alimony. So now she's at least got 18 years worth of income. She's already got a house. So she's got a private income, probably giving her about $1,500 $2,000 a month, right? You figure what child support probably about 1,500. Plus the alimony, you probably pay her like a thousand or between 500 and 1,000. Say $500. Pay her like $500 a month for like 5 years. So she got her little $2,000 income. She already got the house. You know, that's what they've been doing. 5 year plan, or they'll call them starter husbands. Ain't that some shit? Bitches call y'all starter husbands. The fucking nerve. But here's how you can avoid this bullshit that they've been doing, fellas. Right? I suggest domestic partnership. Now, let them explain it.
New York, married couples are obligated to provide maintenance. That is,
Married couples are obligated to provide maintenance.
the moneyed spouse is to provide maintenance for the non-moneyed spouse. The duration and the amount vary from case to case and are subject to statute and case law. That is a requirement for married couples.
Now, I just want to reinforce what Joe said, because unmarried couples are not entitled to any type of maintenance whatsoever, as
Any
we
type.
indicated. But I often run across clients who come to me and say, wait a minute, I have a domestic partnership. I've been with my partner for the last 22 years. We're domestic partners. We registered even as domestic partners, and I am entitled to rights as a result. And I unfortunately have to tell them, no, you're not entitled to any of those rights. A domestic partnership really only signifies that you are a couple living together for the most part for health insurance rights and things along those lines.
Second big inquiry is retirement accounts. And what we're talking about here is 401, IRA, pension accounts. If you're married under the state of New York, in the state of New York, you're entitled to a marital portion of the retirement account. And specifically what we're talking about is from the date of marriage until the date someone commences a matrimonial action, that appreciation, that rise in those accounts is subject to distribution. And typically a spouse will get 50% of the appreciation for that period of time if they're married in the state of New York.
However, if you're not married, despite the fact that you might be living together, you are not entitled to any portion of your partner's pension or retirement account as a result of being his or her partner. It just doesn't work that way. So it's always voluntary. One person can always leave a beneficiary designation as a partner, a child, anybody they so choose, but the tax implications of that will change dramatically from a married couple as well.
The third big area is property, and we're talking about separate property. And although property can be titled in one spouse's name, there are still marital rights that may accrue because of the domestic relations law. And even without the domestic relations law, there are other issues concerning commingling, so that a property in one individual's name, if they're married, may still be considered marital. And even if it's not considered marital, the non-title spouse may still be entitled to appreciation, interest, income that separate property throws off. Again, solely if they're married in the state of New York.
And interestingly enough, on a very similar note, if you're not married, but you create a joint account, each of the joint owners of that account are entitled to 50% of the balance at any one point in time. So even though you might contribute 80% of the funds to that joint account and your partner might contribute 20%, he or she can walk into that lending institution or bank tomorrow and say, I want my 50% and be entitled to it, as a matter of fact. There are ways that one can go about setting up accounts so that doesn't happen. And that would really be something like an account for convenience purposes only, where the co-signer is not entitled to the balance. They're only obligated to provide for the initial deposit.
I often get questions about Social Security and Social Security benefits that accrue during the marriage. And so if the parties are married for...
All right, so you guys get the idea. They don't get that shit, right? So in this situation, this dude should have done a domestic partnership. The title says wife brought 100,000 of private student loan. It was actually 160. But something happened and she was able to put a stop on it. So they think it's 120 now. But they're not like 100% sure. So they got married 3 weeks ago from this video. He just found out about her debt. Oh, sweet Jesus, let me kill this nigga. He just found out about her debt, bro. And you know how he found out? He knew she had debt, but he didn't know how much debt she had. So she told him, that she got a master, she has a master's, she got some debt. She's not sure how much debt she has because her father's paying for it, right? So,
Po-ass scammer.
She I think she knew how much she had, pal. So now she has to pay around $2,000 a month in student loan debt. And that cornball ass nigga is helping to pay it. Yep. Why would you walk into a marriage like that, bro? Why would you walk into it like you gotta find out, yo, baby, listen, you gotta give me a number on that. Right? Like ask questions. Like don't you're not tied into anybody. You don't have to do what the fuck she said. If she wanna leave because you asking questions, bro, fuck that bitch, bro. I always tell y'all are the most important in this relationship right here. He is still the most important person in that relationship. Why? Because he has the most risk and responsibility. If that bitch leaves his ass tomorrow, he gonna have to fucking pay something. The worst thing he could do right now is get this bitch pregnant. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm 29 years old.
My name is Lucy. I am 30 years old, and we're based out of Ellicott City, Maryland.
And this is Financial Audit.
All right, so we'll start with you. What do you do for a living right now?
I am a high school art teacher.
Ooh, the arts. I studied music in college for a little
nice.
bit before I decided not, apparently. What do you make in that position?
Like in that position. I believe it's going up to 800 something.
This bitch got $160,000 worth of debt, and she's making 44,000. It went up to $44,000. And this bitch got a master's, B. Bruh, what the fuck is going on here? What's going on here? Look at his face. Hold on, man. I gotta change the view. Look at his face. He's like, wait a minute.
Went up this September.
From what?
From 41,500.
And I'm sorry, just one more time for me. Where are you guys based out of?
Hold on, champ. 41,500. Hold on, champ. You know what we gotta do. We gonna clown these niggas here. I'm gonna clown them bad so this way you don't make the same mistake, kid. All right, so she made 44.8, right? All right, and it went up from 41.5, right? So that's 33. She got an extra $3,000, right? That extra $3,000 divided by 26 paychecks, she got an extra $126, bro. Her check went up $126. So, yeah. When you see motherfuckers them $3,000 raises and shit like that shit ain't a lot of money, bro. You need at least like a $10,000 raise for that shit for you to see a significant. You know, I mean, yeah, you're gonna be happy with that extra $126, but shit.
Ellicott City. I work in Essex, Maryland.
Oh, Maryland.
Yeah.
Ooh, Northeast. Very expensive.
Yeah,
$44,000. How long have you been in this position?
This is my second
That
year.
nigga said no.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. And what do you do?
So I don't really have a job title, but I work with an autistic gentleman who's a few older.
This bitch got the nerve to be making faces. You got a fucking damn near $200,000 worth of debt, and you making fun of this nigga. You laughing at this nigga. Well, you married him. That's the shit I don't like. Bitch be trying to clown niggas and shit on the low, right? Be trying to clown niggas.
So I don't really have a job title, but I work with an autistic gentleman who's a few older.
The fucking gall. She ain't fucking smart. This bitch got 200, almost 200 worth of debt, and she only make 44,000. But she like making this face like, oh, he's a fucking loser. Bitch, you married his ass 3 weeks ago.
Years older than I am, and I shuttle him back and forth to our work.
Just one person?
5 days a week, and I usually average about 40 hours a week at $28 an hour.
Okay, so just driving this one person back and forth is 40 hours a week?
Well, no, I drive him to and from work and then complete the work with him at a job. So,
very cool. What is this? I know you said it doesn't have a title, but what is a title that this job might be called? Because I've never heard of it, but it's really cool.
So for context, I've been working with my father in an in-home model train e-commerce business since 2016, I believe. And we've been doing that just ever since the great financial crisis, after everything kind of tanked through.
The great financial crisis.
Indeed. But I've been doing that with him ever since after he left his original job when we moved to Maryland. And I just kind of picked that up after coming out of high school and doing a little bit of community college business courses and decided to get some more practical experience. So we grew that out. And then about 3 years ago, this kid that came along with us, his name is Ross. And
there's some disconnect. I think I don't remember. You might be the spender. You might be the debt holder.
I'm also the spender.
Oh, okay.
Well, she used to be the big spender.
So, this bitch, snarling her face, clowning this nigga because of his job title. He really don't have a job title, whatever the fuck it is, whatever the case may be. But she got all the debt, and you got the nerve to be spending money, bitch? And you spending money we don't fucking have? Because now I gotta help you dig out of this fucking grave that you done created?
Yeah, but he kind of cut that off a little bit.
Good job.
Well, he cut that off. So this wasn't like a joint agreement thing? This was like a...
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right. White boy got some balls.
This was more of like a financial coming out party 2 years ago when we found out all of the student debt that she had laid up that I didn't know about.
You were already married?
No, we got married.
Okay. Let's go through that again. Debt coming out party that I didn't know about. This bitch was hiding it.
Ago when we found out all of the student debt that she had laid up that I didn't know about.
You were already married?
No,
we got married 2 weeks ago.
Dating. Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, it's actually 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I stand corrected.
No, we were dating like over for maybe 3 years when it kind of came to light.
Slob. You used to be like that. You don't look like that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we were dating for a long
When
time.
do you mean it came to light? What that look
Well,
like?
when I actually had to start dealing with it, and like my parents had been working on it or paying off, that's what I thought. And then
Yeah. That's what she thought. Yeah. So her daddy was paying her fucking bills, right? Then her daddy like, yo, bitch, you married now. You got to take this shit on. What the fuck? I'm trying to retire in a few years, right? So what happened? She said, you know what? I got to marry this nigga so he can help me pay these fucking bills.
And after I graduate, and then after I graduated my master's degree, I had to start paying for it.
How the fuck you got a master's and you was making $41,000, bro? That don't even sound right. Does that sound like a come up? Does that sound like a come up? A master's is what, like 8 years, 6 years, some shit like that. Bachelor's is 4, like another 2, like 6 to 8 years, right? You spent 8 additional years in school for what? To make 40? Fucking Burger King make $40,000. How the fuck you got a master's? You making $40,000? Laughing at this nigga because he riding a bus with a fucking multiple sclerosis dude or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. What the fuck? He don't even understand. He looking at this like, what the fuck?
It's always the arts. The arts are just, they go in that a never-ending cycle of degree.
I got my terminal degree, so I don't need to go back to school anytime soon.
You
never
teach
going
high
back to
school.
I do.
Did you need a master's degree to teach high school?
Yes, because I don't have a teaching certificate or teaching license,
So what was cheaper, bitch? What was cheaper? How much is a teaching license? In Maryland. Maryland. Shit always crack me up. Let's just say $10. All right, this bitch needed a bachelor's and an education preparation program and passed some certification exams. She could have did it in half the fucking time. Maryland has the highest teacher salary of $61,000. Well, they shitted on that bitch because she's at 44 with a master's. How the fuck they paying these niggas in Baltimore $37 and these motherfuckers in Upper Marlboro $41? Shouldn't Baltimore teachers get paid more for working in that fucking hellhole? Yeah, this shit crazy. I couldn't be a teacher, Pop. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
What was your bachelor degree in?
Studio art with a minor in art history. So I got the master's degree to teach at a private school.
So what was the original intent with the bachelor degree?
Was to teach or to get into school or to. I worked at a art center for a little bit and I did well at that. But then I wanted to travel, so I found a job traveling with an art gallery on a cruise ship. And then, I know, I had a crazy life. And then
That actually sounds pretty cool.
it was a sales job. I'm not a salesperson. Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah. So that's pretty much gone by now.
Why? You guys, you and the last couple from the episode was just uploaded. Weddings, wait. No. Two couples ago. Weddings expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, these loan balances are 4%. That's chill.
So this why, bro? She got all this debt and still wanted to get married and have a big wedding. Why? You got all this fucking debt. Wedding's like 30 grand for a little mediocre shit. What? So you gonna spend thousands of dollars to feed motherfuckers and all this shit, and then be broke at the end of the month? You know how much that fucking.
This is a lot of.
What that shit called? What that shit I told you to get? Domestic partnership. That shit like $10, nigga.
These are all individual federal student loans?
No.
They're all from Sally Mae.
Oh. At 4%?
Not all of them.
4 of them are. The other 4 are not.
There had to be.
So this bitch got 8 loans. Oh, yo, he should have got a farm, bitch, man. You gotta pay all that. Yo, yo, I mean, she look like, you can smash it on a college dorm on a stressful night. This nigga married that shit, B. Mad soy in his body. Look at this shit right here. This nigga got a little hump right here and shit. This nigga mad soy milk. She look more masculine than this motherfucker. She got more pigmentation too. Yo, shit crazy. This nigga, nah, it don't add up. It don't, dude, does this make sense? Does this make sense to you?
We had to split payments between my father and I. So I pay a portion and he pays a portion.
Why does your dad pay?
Because they're the ones that took it out to
They're
begin with.
co-signed under him.
Oh, they're co-signed.
Yeah.
Death. Okay.
And I think the total minimum monthly payments are around $2,000
A month.
Nigga, what?
A mouth full of sperm and a rectum full of sperm, and he want to get a light.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
$2,000.
Haram!
$2,000. You gotta pay $2,000 away every month. I know they probably make $2,000 a fucking month.
A month, because 4 of the loans are at 4%, but the other 4 are variable interest rates, and they're probably close to like 13.5%, almost 14% right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is absolute death. That's garbage, trash, insane asylum.
Jeez, that's stupid. Even the ones at 4% add all the way up to $95,052.92. So what are the minimum monthly payments? What are the minimum monthly payments for
that I'm making? It's
the 4% ones. I just want to know the 4% ones. What are the minimum
It is
monthly
just
payments?
under $600.
Yeah.
For all those combined?
For all 4 of those.
Jeez.
So they're paying $600 for one.
I have nothing against the arts. I have nothing against the arts, but this is not the way to do it.
I know.
So the original principal amount was $120,000 across these 8 loans, but they were all taken out by her parents, not her. She never knew how much was actually taken out. She just went to the school and they said, well, don't worry, we'll help make sure we get paid for it. And that was in the form of all the student loans. So she knew there were student loans, she just didn't know how much.
I want to give a little testimonial about our business today and what it means to me. Well,
Conversation.
So daddy took out the loan. Daddy said, this bitch got to get out my house, man. She got to go to college, get the fuck up out my house. Right? Don't make sense to pay all that money for some pussy that you ain't fucking. So you wanted to go out, get you some shit, get your life started. And she found this nigga. And this motherfucker here, I like, how did they even get together? Like, this dude drives a mentally challenged person to work, helps him work, and then drives him back home. How'd they even meet? Then they were dating, and then 2 years into it or some shit, she's like, so I got this debt. I got this fucking college debt. I'm only making $40,000. And this nigga's like, oh, hey, it's okay. Like, okay, cool. Now it comes out 120 fucking grand.
Needs to happen around this as a society where the parents' number one goal for their kids is to get into college and nothing else, and it's bad, and then they'll take that interest rate. I want to take a brief moment to thank today's episode sponsor, Rocket Money. Rocket Money is your
It's a total cluster.
Okay, a Chase card, $6,009 is what's out on it now. It was $7,340. We made it $3,000.
That's not even all they bill. Yo, that's not even all they bills, B. That's not even rent, car, all that's nah.
$235 minimum payment. Then we went and purchased $1,833.30 with fees charged of 5 guys and 2 Levy again. Levy.
So this card is
And then
my
we
card.
have
It's
the
not
fees
hers.
charged.
My credit card, so none of that goes to her. You can't blame her for any of it.
So yeah.
That's not
And
good.
you're on this as well, right?
Yes, we're both on here.
Fuck, this nigga's on the hook. He gotta help pay that shit. Nah, bro.
So yeah.
That's not
And
good.
you're on this.
So my birth control. So
Okay.
What?
yeah, and those are paid off.
The card now. This card is paid off. Whose card is this?
Mine.
So I know who to blame.
This is mine.
Well, there's really nothing to blame here. We did have new purchases, 249, but we don't really 241, but we don't really keep balance on this. So we do pay these off. The Pill Club, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, insurance.
The Pill Club is my birth control. So
Okay.
yeah, and those are paid off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, it looks like we don't accrue any fees or interest here. No interest has been paid this far. Do we have any other debts? Or is it just the student loans? We're just living that student loan life.
No, it's basically the student loan life.
All right, go
So
ahead again.
here's my student loans. My dad just is late on a payment because mine are automatically taken out. So yeah.
Yo, she had to pay $249 for birth control, bro? What?
So yeah.
That's not
And you're
good.
on this as well, right?
Yes, we're both on here.
That could affect your credit. Past due. There's there's 3 payments past due.
Yeah, that's on him.
What? Why is...
They're very kind people. They just get to be forgetful about some things.
How old is he?
He is 62.
He did co-sign, and he encouraged her to go into this. I'm not gonna just put it. Dude. Okay. Straight up, how do you feel that your dad is paying for this? Because this...
I don't like it, but I know that I can't afford it because I know I can't pay $2,000 a month. Like that would be my entire paycheck.
It's about 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be her entire paycheck. She would be in the negative. She don't make no goddamn 44,000. Jesus, 300.
1600,
So
which is wild.
I feel bad, but like I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you see this? I want you to notice when women, like, that's what I don't like, bro. I don't like this shit. Women fuck up, they do some dumb shit. Niggas gather around, try to help her fix it out. Oh, don't cry, it's not your fault, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Right? Men don't get that shit, bro. We don't get that shit. They're like, oh, he's not a leader. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying, bro? The fuck?
for your degree.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks. A degree that he encouraged you to go to the school and he co-signed. So again, the blame is not... I'm not going to put the blame on anyone specifically. It's just like, it's a hard situation. So yeah. I get it. That's difficult. Certainly he wants to retire.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't an audit on him. I don't know what his finances look like, but I would just be concerned having a parent going into retirement paying basically 15% on, what does this add up to, $70,000 of death private student loans.
Yeah.
Gross. People going into the arts. I'm sorry you were going through this, but thank you for coming on and being an example for many people who are in junior, senior year of high school right now, thinking of what to do and where they want to go and how to pay for college and if they're going to go to college and what. Glad you have a job in the arts, though, because, of course, a lot of people that I know that I went to school with in the music field, they don't have jobs in the music field. So it's like, I am glad you're at least are you happy with what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional.
It's okay. Wow. You are having like the most normal reaction anyone could have. And it could be worse than be visual right now. Like, what?
No, it's just...
And it's a good thing that you're feeling this way because it means you at least recognize the situation. One thing, and I'm gonna make sure the audience knows this. I mean, what you just mentioned was essentially...
Before you buy $1 million view like this, create a faceless YouTube automation channel first. In fact, this channel right here, Tech Zone, is earning over $1.5 million.
Yeah, whatever. You fucking lying.
That's what I'm trying to look for right now.
While you're looking, how have the finances affected the overall relationship here?
It's been strained, for sure.
Yeah, it has.
It is the biggest cause of divorce in the country.
Mm-hmm.
statistically. You know, we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure that is not the financial path we had.
So, marriage in the United States is at a 56% divorce rate. And he went into this marriage 3 weeks ago with a chick that got 100 and something in fucking debt. And she's looking at him like he's a fucking loser and all this other shit. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now, I didn't look at this other couple, but they look just fucking dumb. So let's see what their story is.
My name is Ariel, and I'm 30 years old.
I'm David. I'm 35 years old.
What the fuck, bro? I'm not a looker. Never said it I was. Never claimed to be a looker. But where do they be finding these motherfuckers, yo?
We're based in Louisville.
And this is Financial Audit.
Welcome down to Austin. So thanks for being here. I will start with you since you introduced yourself first. What do you do for a living?
I do payment processing for an auto finance company. That's my first job. And then I just got a second job for a comtech company. Basically, I guess, help out companies build their websites and, you know, change it around and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How many hours a week do you work right now?
80 or more.
Damn. Okay. So
So she got 2 full-time jobs, work 80 hours a week. God damn.
How much money are you bringing in a month on average? Or what do you make with these two positions?
About 40 each. 40,000.
$40,000 each, so $80,000 before taxes?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, geez, you're working a lot. We'll see how sustainable that is, and we'll go into why here in a bit.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, this is probably one of the thickest packets of paper I've ever had.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be some high pitch.
And what do you do? Well, I hope not. Now that I'm aware of it, I'm trying to prevent it. But
Yeah.
And what's your job?
So my day job, I work Amazon, warehouse worker. I drive a forklift,
Sure.
and that one I get $17.20 an hour.
How many hours a week?
About 39. I work flex, so I kind of choose my hours, but it's 39.
Okay.
That's what I.
You
That's
said
what
17
I shoot
an
for.
hour?
17.20.
Okay.
And then my second job.
Ooh, another second job.
Yeah, we're.
Do you guys even see each other?
Well, I'll get to a little bit of why that is, but
what's your second job?
My second job is I'm a Domino's pizza delivery driver, and that's full time. I work pretty much about 40 hours a week.
And what do you make on average with that? Because I know tips and everything.
Yes, so wage is it's hard.
So, like, was this based on love? Damn straight no motherfucking money there. Was this based on love? Women have control access to sex. Men control access to marriage. I wonder who asked who to marry them. Like, because I mean, like, this guy looks like he should be in tech or some shit, right? Like he looks like he should be making around 80 grand too, like by himself, one job, 80 grand. She looks like she should be making the same at one job as well. They're like, what are they doing?
Hard to say that because like when I'm on the road, I get a lower wage. When I'm in store, I get a higher wage. So my check is usually about $260 biweekly.
Biweekly, and then how much do you
$260 bi-weekly? $260 bi-weekly. My nigga. Oh man, champ. So this becomes a question of the 40 hours that you're putting in at Domino's making $260 bi-weekly, is that time worth the $260? Could you be doing something better for that fucking $260, bro? What else could he be fucking doing?
Do bring in over those 2 weeks in tips?
So it does change from week to week,
Sure.
but I will say comfortably I can say about 600 a week. But it's usually higher than that, but that's kind of like rock bottom. That's what I can rely on.
So we have about 1,450 from that position. Let me do the math on your Amazon. 17.39 times 39 times 52 divided by 12. 2,900.
And then also I donate plasma twice a week, and that's
twice a week. Jeez, I'd be passing out twice a week.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years though.
Good for you.
So and that is roughly right now. It does change from month to month. It's about, I would say, 120.
See, it's like this, man. Like with me, I always wanted whoever I was dating, I wanted them to feel proud when they spoke about me, bro. You know, like I wasn't a college guy, smart guy, nothing like that. I went in the military, did some military time, I did some other jobs, security, TSA. Then I jumped into corrections. I did corrections and shit. So, you know, I mean, I guess they felt proud to say, "Oh, he's a corrections officer." I was making good money. So, but like, you kind of want to feel proud when your woman says like you deliver Dominoes and donate plasma, and she's bringing in eight like. Oh,
20. It's 140 this
Each
month,
session?
but 120. No, that's a week.
120 a week?
Yeah, because like
so 600 plus the 120 is what 720, right? Plus the 260, that's 130, so it's 720. Well, he's actually doing pretty all right. Actually, he's actually doing pretty all right. Where's my calculator at? He's actually doing all right. 600 plus the 120 plus 130 is 850 a week. Times 4. 3,400 a month. Times 12. So he brings in 40 grand a year. No, not too bad. Let's say 33%. 27,000 divided by 12 months. This is the net. So it brings in $2,000 a month net. They're making it, but barely, Shit, bro. And they have like no time together.
first donation is the lesser one, and then it's like the big fee is like on the second donation.
Whew. All right, so 4,868 a month from you. This is already just wow. And you guys are married. How long have you been married?
A year.
1 year.
2 months.
2 months.
Any kids?
No kids yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Nigga. Don't.
Okay, so why are you guys working so much? What is happening?
So we're here on your show, but we actually kind of had a little bit of our wake up moment of the depth we were in as far as debt just kind of being a little out of control.
So he's the best she could grab. He's the best she could grab. Nobody else was trying to holler at him. And I think the same thing for him. For him, she was the best he could grab. I think this is what Kevin Samuels be talking about when he says like, pick your fucking level or whatever.
And so we already kind of started our journey of trying to get this debt down. I've already paid off 3 cards.
Good.
And kind of close to the end of like my side, and then we're going to be tackling her stuff. But so I had been working 2 jobs to do that, and then she just kind of got her second job.
Okay, and what's up with your side?
Same
Enter the
thing.
mic in.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Same thing. I know I have a lot of debt. Credit cards, student loans, auto payment.
So why are you guys in so much debt? Why are you in so much debt? We'll start because you definitely have like the thickest portion of this pile by far.
Honestly, I mean, it's just irresponsibility. I mean, we did have a wedding that we had, so we.
How much did you guys spend on the wedding?
It was a destination wedding, so I mean, it was
fancy,
about
schmancy.
20,000. So I mean, it wasn't
Fancy,
as
schmancy.
bad.
Could you guys afford the wedding?
No.
Was it all debt?
Realistically, no.
I know, another ad. But hang on, what if you could make money every time an ad played on the internet? Wouldn't you like to be on the receiving end of that? Well, it's a shame if you don't already make money with.
Yeah, we didn't save up for it like we should have. So
Are you guys completely on the same page when it comes to personal finances?
for the most part.
Translation, not really.
Okay, well, what he wants to do is like more so he wants to, go mow and go in a hole and just struggle and
wait, what? Go.
So here's the thing with that. That's actually smart because if you sacrifice 1, 2, maybe 3 years, you could have the rest of your life comfortable instead of stretching out that 3-year, 1, 2, 3-year mark through your entire fucking life, right? Because if you stretch it out, you keep it. I mean, if you stretch it out, you keep accruing fucking debt, this, that, and the third. Then one day she's gonna fucking wake up and say, you know what, I'm tired of this shit, and then she's gonna leave his ass, and now he's gonna be stuck with more debt, and he's not gonna have a fucking place to stay, and he's gonna have to pay alimony, and then probably fucking child support. This is why the fucking God damn it, I keep forgetting it. District, no. Well, you know what the fuck I was talking about in the damn beginning. That. Stop marrying these motherfuckers and just domestic partnership. Thank you. I heard you screaming at the screen. Domestic partnership. That's the way to go. So when they wake up with this fucking change of heart, remember that show, Change of Heart? When they wake the fuck up, bro, yeah, you're going to be heartbroken or whatever, but at least you're not going to be fucking homeless. At least you're not going to have to pay this bitch every fucking month. Spousal fucking support and all this other dumb shit, man. She take whatever the fuck she got in her closet and get the fuck out. That's if you bought the house, like, you know what I'm saying? But this shit, 20, and she pushed for that shit. You can tell he ain't want that bullshit.
Mole in a hole? What's mole in a hole?
Like he just wants to bury himself and like, not do anything with his life but work and pay off debt. And then me, on the other hand, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to.
Somebody gonna be able to fuck his wife. Anybody whose wife can get fucked, even yours. It all takes a certain amount, bro. Right place, right time. Guaranteed you won't get caught. She just might do it, B. This one here, she likes to party. She likes to go out. She likes to live like she has no debt, but she fucking does. But she doesn't care. She's like, you want to just work and just pay bills? You just want to go in a hole like a mole? Yeah, bitch, we do this 2, 3 years, then we can live good. You're 35. You want to be 45 still paying off debt?
Just not
she
have a
wants
life.
her pain to be spread out.
See?
Why do you want to experience pain longer instead of temporary,
discomfort?
I mean, the thing is, I don't mind the temporariness, but like 6 months is like my cap. I don't want to do a whole year. So I don't know. I don't want to.
You chose the wrong bitch.
I mean, I don't want to like.
Well, how much is in your retirement right now?
Not much.
Then you're completely struggling already.
Yeah, but
then there's nothing else. There's nothing else. If you just turned 30, best decade of your life for compound growth is done. Then you're just going to be constantly struggling until you decide, okay, I'm done and I want to get out of this. How much is in your retirement?
So, I didn't have it in I couldn't find a statement that would like accurate, but right now it's about 1,200.
So that terrifies me at 35.
Yeah.
Halfway through your 30s and there's 1,000 and nothing?
I have a little bit. I have a couple hundred.
Okay.
I just said 1,000. Like,
hey, you're older than me though.
Yeah, I know.
So your biggest disagreement is just on how hard to work at this point?
Yeah, I feel like we both have 2 jobs.
You're working 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
So is it the cutting back on things that's a struggle?
Yeah, because I'm already working 2.
So look, here it is. She makes the majority of the money, right? She makes 80 grand. He makes 40 grand. She's like, why do I have to take my 80 grand and pay bills when you make 40 grand? I'm paying off most of the debt. Well, most of the fucking debt is yours, right? But she was like, why do I gotta pay this? Because she sees her check and she's like, damn, I gotta get this nigga my check to pay bills. And she don't like that.
Jobs, barely have a life as it is. On my days off, I want to be able to enjoy.
Well, you know, you'd be working 2 jobs longer. Is that what you want to do? If you spend a few hours of the pay every single day to go do something, then you're working a second job longer than you need to. We haven't even touched the personal finances of this yet, but that's my theory.
Yeah.
Is that worth it to you?
He was the best man in the wedding, and we paid for his, the credit card paid for his.
What the $3,475? So you took out this just so your best. This was the destination wedding. Really, the second cheapest option? I'm really not thinking so.
Was that all that was on my card?
Yeah. $70 payment, which is the minimum monthly payment. So we're just making minimum monthly payments. Now this is 0%, but 0% until when?
I don't know. I need to call and see.
Oh, come on.
But it's so low. We can definitely get that paid off.
$3,000 is so low?
Well,
$3,000 is a lot of money. $3,000 is a lot of money, and that's as much as you bring home from one of your jobs a month. That's why you're working second. Maybe it feels like less because you guys are going insane with how much you're working because you never see each other.
Yeah.
And then there's the fee to open it, like $75. Quicksilver card. This is another one that's paid off. This is from you. Audible, Disney, Audible.
I love my books. I like to read.
And your Disney?
Disney is
that was mine, and I told her that look, I'm gonna be canceling the Disney Plus.
Good.
And she wanted it for Hulu because it comes with the package, so she took that on.
Are you interested in getting into an IT career and getting on the path to landing an amazing?
And him and my mother-in-law, we both split it, so I'm only paying half of that. So,
it's a free subscription when you hit that subscribe button. And we're trying to get to 750,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I love you all so much. Okay, but there has been interest charged on this card this year, so you're not always paying for it on time. $14 of interest you lost this year.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Not credit card people. Capital One Quicksilver. This is also yours.
All those Capital One cards I have paid off, so they're all 0 balances now.
This one's gone.
All of them, yes.
Oh, so this was $615 and it's gone. You were losing $12 of interest on it.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
I
you spent $250 and this is more YouTube Premium. That seems to come up a lot. Some Google subscription can add up your student loans.
Okay. Oh, the bitch got the student loans.
About 61,000. See it about $61,000 of student loans.
Do you want to see it off of my phone, the Amazon card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not the card. Pull up your Amazon. Well, wait, is that owed on there?
That's the statement.
Yeah, this is the statement.
Oh, okay, let's see.
I don't know why that didn't go through.
There is debt on here, and it's accruing interest. Thought I was done having to dig in. Thought we were going to go to the more hopeful part of the episode.
I know.
Okay, so we have the Bezos card.
Bezos.
1,400. Does $7.86 in interest being charged and $39 of fees being charged make you happy? Does that bring a smile to your face? It brings a frown to mine. $411 of payments. Okay, that's great. But then $365 of purchases. Then after the fees and interest, what's the point? We ended with the statement was $1 more than it started. So you made no progress.
I have no.
What's the point of working 40 hours a week if we're not even making 80 hours a week if we're not even making progress, huh?
I mean,
So listen, man. Don't. You see this dude's face? Yo, look at my man's face right here, man. Oh, look at Yo, this nigga's face is hilarious. Holy shit. Look at his fucking face, man. Damn. He's taking this shit serious. He's taking this whole thing serious. She's not.
I get paid today, so I was actually gonna put all, if not most of that, onto there.
Lovely. And then you're going to go spend it again on here? That's what you did before. Sorry, I don't want to be mean to you and then be nice to you. This isn't a thing, but you're the one doing this.
I know, and I'm going to do better.
Okay, well, we can't just say we're going to do better. What are you, why? Well,
I'm going to actually set a budget for myself to spend.
Okay, lovely.
What was that?
Your debt is huge. And your car's paid for?
No.
You have another car?
I have a car, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't
with a debt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I came into the relationship with the car.
Do you mind if I take this back?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I have about 15.
I apologize. Hang on.
Well, I guess I should add that, shan't I?
I don't got a card.
Okie dokie. Car number two. What is the balance?
The balance is right now $16,179.
Minimum monthly payment?
Minimum monthly payment is
I just made a payment on there, so
$366.
Yeah.
Interest rate?
Interest rate is 4.3.
Okay.
9.
And repayment term, do you remember?
72.
72, classic. Okay, lovely. All right, so we as a couple are sitting at $123,878 of debt. None of which.
Damn, B. Niggas got 100,000 worth of debt. Damn. 100,000, 123,000. Oh, shit. Yo, listen, man. Listen, fellas. Don't get into a relationship until you debt free. If you get not a relationship, marriage or domestic partnership, don't do any of that shit, bro, until you debt free, bro. You bought your whip, you bought your nice little Charger, your fucking Benz, whatever. Nigga, pay that shit off first. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fuck you got, pay that shit off, man. And these college girls is cool. You know what I'm saying? But if she got 100 and something worth of debt, 60,000 worth of debt, but she make fucking 40 grand, bro. What's the point of that shit? So you got all these bitches walking around, yeah, we the most educated, and this is, first of all, you're not the most educated, the white bitch the most educated. Stats. we're the most enrolled, and this is but you niggas got all this fucking debt, B. And who you want to pay that shit off? So look, man, do that domestic partnership. It's going on 1 hour exactly right now. All right, yo, I'm out. Stay safe. Yo, hit the subscribe, B. Hit the subscribe. Check out my videos of me going ape shit on these motherfuckers, man.